Tamboli speaking for the first time in this session. As always, I'm in the leisure of my judges. Pio, please give me an indication when you're ready. Senators, today I will give you 3 main reasons explaining why banning the use of cellular devices while driving in the United States of America is, first of all, not enforceable by the federal government. Second of all, many state governments already have laws making it illegal. And third of all, it just won't work. So first of all, according to the Week in 2011, the federal government doesn't have the authority to ban the use of cellular devices while driving. It is up to the states to decide. So when you ask, can the National Transportation Safety Board enforce this ban? Well, no. The NTSB isn't even recommending this. Instead, it wants all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., to individually ban all use of cellular devices while driving, since it has no authority. Secondly, according to the Safety News Alert in 2011, people will switch to hand-free cell phones, which are just as bad. One important factor that erodes the effects of cell phone bans while driving is that many switch to hand-free cell phones. Studies show the crash risk does not decrease with hand-free cell phones. So how many of you turn on the audio of your car thinking that police won't see a phone in your hands while you're talking on the audio? Well, that's just as bad as holding a cell phone and texting. So I recommend not doing it. Thirdly, according to traffic.fine.law, even without a specific law against it, many state governments have made it illegal to use cellular devices while driving, so further banning would just cost the U.S. a lot of money. To enforce the law, you have to train officers, and then the officers will have to pull over people, and then it will create a bigger risk for everyone and everything. There's also you also have to pay for legislators, and then you have to train officers. And while distracted driving is a large term, states take a variety of approaches on punishing distracted driving. So senators, for the preceding reasons, join me in negation of this bill. Thank you, and I'm now open to questions.
That was Senator Tamboli with a speech of 1 minute and 59 seconds. May all questioners arise. Questions for the senator?
People going to the national should be ready to ask questions. Dr. Dan has taught all 3 bills in class. Why don't you ask someone to?
Senator Nikhil, would you like to ask her a question?
Senator Tamboli, recent studies have shown that when implementing a cell phone bill in California, accidents did decrease. What do you have to say about this? Senator,
According to my research, first of all, when implementing a bill on cell phones, you have to take in the theory of risk compensation. So what you're saying is that history shows this, but history cannot prove everything. Right.
Any more questions? Seeing that there are no more questions, may the senator please proceed.